They represent each of the two teams. They are supporters, big supporters of United and Arsenal as well. So Ellie, welcome back on the show. Tiba-tiba Arsenal start winning again and we see you again on PC.
I don't want to jinx
Is it a
anything.
coincidence?
I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm glad that we found the right tweaks, you know, like in the previous match. So I'm just going to wait 7:32 to watch
Bukan Glory Hunter, eh?
Farish nangis.
Farish, first time
Thank
on
you very
PC.
much for having me. Yes.
What took you so long?
Itulah, tunggu sebab kita dalam gua. Still dalam
Oh,
gua.
yelah tu.
Still inside the gua.
He's been hiding in the cave like because he doesn't want to show up because look, dia tunggu club dia okay baru dia.
I might go back to the gua tonight.
Itulah, sekarang ada some positive news jugalah kan, ada new manager, so dia dah reappear balik lah ya, Farish. Okay, Farish, I know you also do NADI weekend. Of course, you commentate on a lot of the games that we have on Arena juga kan. So looking forward lah to this game in the Liga JUARA-JUARA. JDT, first time, not first time, sorry, the only Malaysian representative going up against, you know, a top team in the J1 League. And I think they did really well in the match a few nights ago. It was a tie, goalless draw. Kepada you kan, like KAWASAKI FRONTALE, I think for the first time in their history, since with this new manager, they have 0 shots on target. Right. So what does that tell you lah about the quality of this JDT squad?
That they are not main team lah. You know, Liga Malaysia, usually we know that JDT will always be there. Regardless, you try your park the bus punya strategy or this and that. But when it comes to Liga JUARA-JUARA, KAWASAKI FRONTALE, Ulsan Hyundai, these are among the top 2 teams in Asia. So for them to beat Hyundai, for them to draw against Frontale, it tells you that JDT, you know, they're there lah, already there. Different level from other teams in Malaysia, I would say.
Betul.
Not kipas, I pakai baju Sabah FC hari ini, but that's the reality.
That is true, and of course they're bearing the Malaysian flag kan. Ellie, the last time that JDT was in the Liga JUARA-JUARA was in 2019, also 2021. I think they finished 4th and 3rd respectively lah. But do you think, you know, this year is the year we get to macam see them go to the knockout stages?
Yeah, I think definitely for this current campaign as compared to the previous campaign, it is something that we don't really want to jinx it, of course, but I think we have to be realistic when it comes to discussing the potentials that are going to happen in this campaign. Why? Because we know Gonzal memang comes with a second squad, not their main squad. And to see JDT like to get that spot in this particular group to face the number 1, I can say number one from South Korea and like one of the dominant teams, the previous champion pula. It's nice to see the advantage in a way that they get to play at their home ground. That's one. But after seeing the previous 3 matches, Rim dengan Farish, I think this is the squad. The current JDT squad ni comes well prepared. They know exactly the kind of challenges they're going to face and how they want to strategize throughout this whole 6 matches dekat Johor Bahru. I think it's more exciting to see the next round of this remaining.
Put it this way, like in the beginning of the league, so-called the tournament, I would say, in my opinion, okay lah, they can get maybe number 3, 3rd or 2nd will be great. But the first 3 matches, it shows lah, like wow, they are there. They are, you know, like competing with the top teams in Asia. So what Ellie said lah.
Bila cakap pasal Liga JUARA-JUARA, Farish, like, and then you compare how JDT been performing in the local league, right? Not to say that they were not playing at this bar, but it's so hard to see. That it's so nice to see for the rest of us who are not even fans of JDT, right? To see that when it comes to this kind of premium stage, now they're delivering that premium quality. Like JDT can, if they push themselves to the edge, they can deliver more and more. And that's the thing that we saw dalam KAWASAKI, the previous match, 0-0. We're talking about a dominant team from... I'm speechless right now. I tak tahu nak cakap macam mana because untuk menyaksikan pasukan dari Malaysia main high pressing intensity like 120%, and they keep on going. Even there was a streak that they were going for it for like 40 minutes and then they kind of like set back sikit, chill, let's see what's going to happen. And to have the presence of Bergson and Forestieri, we're going to talk about that later, but I can't wait to see.
But like for me, what I like about this tournament, particularly JDT in this tournament particularly, is we see the real JDT. Sebab you can see them in the Malaysian League. They can try new things, new players, this and that, because the quality is even higher from their other teams. You know, I mean in the orang punya second players lah. But here you can see it's only like few changes, and they really stick to their plan, Mora's plan, whatever strategy they have for the past 3 games.
Not to forget that they have to deal with the circumstance where their first choice goalkeeper was out, and the very fact bila orang cakap pasal squad that's JDT, it goes across all sort of positions in the team. So you don't only talk about first striker, then what's the second striker. First, Fariza dah out, and then second siapa? The second goalkeeper? Sorry, Nazli. And then third one, Nizam. Sorry, I'm not sure about the names, but then the third goalkeeper came and delivered as well. You're talking about the squad, and I think that's something that bila I cakap JDT came to this current ACL punya campaign well prepared, they are well prepared.
Okay,
that's what I feel.
Yeah.
Right, and you guys did mention that they are playing a high-pressing game, and the fact that diorang main 3 games in 6 days. Also, they just played Kawasaki a few days ago. No goals. So, what do you think we can expect going into this game? Sebab, I'm sure the players are quite tired, right? Okay, I'm going to get your opinions on that in just a bit. Tapi I think the press conference is just about to start now, so kita akan cross over to Johor Bahru to hear from Benjamin Mora.
Continue trying our best and doing our best to continue making history. We never stop dreaming. We never stop showing that we have a good mindset and a good heart to fight. We know Kawasaki Frontale is the first club ranked in whole Asia. This was updated the 17th of April. Number 1. Top 1 club in Asia. We are the 215. So, knowing that, what we do in the pitch and what we did in the pitch versus Kawasaki was amazing. Was something that we have worked for a long time, that the players have believed, and we cannot stop now. So, we're going to face a very, very difficult team tomorrow, and we are going to try to be very focused on continuing the evolution of JDT. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Malias?
We are prepared for this campaign very well. And everyone know this big campaign for us, and of course we want to achieve something for us, for family, for the club also. We are in the right way right now, and I hope we can get a point. We not miss the point, so at least we can compete with them, and. Yeah, we try the best. We know it's not easy, but we're working very hard for this campaign.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. From now on, we'll take questions from the floor. Please raise your hand if you have any questions.
Okay, Coach, what do you expect from Kawasaki? They will definitely go aggressively to take a 3-point. So are you ready to face them?
We are not ready. We are prepared. Ready, everyone can be. I am ready to go inside the pitch and play, but I cannot play because I'm not prepared. Players of JDT are prepared for the challenge. Of course, I expect full commitment from the Japanese team because, of course, their history, their culture, their discipline takes them to a place that they're going to continue doing their best so they can achieve something else in this competition. We know that the fourth game in the ACL becomes very difficult because of the fitness level. The recovery days are very short. Players need time to recover, need time to rest after the great effort that they do in the pitch, in the fitness level. So we're having in mind everything. So of course I expect that the Japanese team is going to come and make a lot of trouble and problems in the pitch. And we will see tomorrow how it goes. In football, this is the beauty of football. This is why we all love football, because anything can happen. And the joy and the emotions and the things that sometimes are unexpected happen for one team or another. So we hope to have a good energy.
Okay, thank you. Next question, please. Yes.
Coach, Kawasaki attack from the left side is very good. So how do you stop? And also, Isashi, number 6, is a good passing. So how to stop him?
Yeah. Well, Kawasaki has a very, very good left winger, Brazilian, fast. He plays with the space. He plays just in the line, very far from our defenders, because normally we shift to be compact and we try to be tight to become short in the spaces. But the attention, the communication, the coordination between the positioning of the right back or the right center back, in this case, will be crucial. And of course, the positioning of our goalkeeper as a sweeper. So in the long balls to the space, we can cut them some balls. We should shorten the spaces for them, and in that matter. And of course, in the transit of the ball, in the build-up open play, they drop number 6 from the middle, from the sides, and he is a playmaker. Actually, we don't want to go chase him a lot, because there's no point to go all in because of the fitness level. We cannot take our chances to be so aggressive up front. We will try, but we will manage a strategy to manage the tempo, to manage the moments, and to manage the zones on which we can avoid number 6 to have easy play, easy game, and of course, not getting the ball to the left winger the less times possible.
Thank you very much. We'll take the next question. Yes, please.
Coach, you have a day of recovery yesterday, a chance to assess your players. Is there anyone who had some problems from the previous game? Anyone who's doubtful?
They say when your legs and your body cannot take it anymore, your mind and your heart will take you. So most of the players that have played the 3 games, their body and their legs are quite tired. But the mind and the heart are as big as the stadium. So I don't really know what are they capable of doing until they do it. So 1 day of recovery is not enough. 2 days of recovery is not enough after 3 days. We know that. The body needs rest and needs more than 48 hours to repeat the same effort. So if we are not 100% tomorrow, my expectations are that anyone that plays, that has been playing the 3 games, is at least at 80%. Is that enough? We don't know, but we're going to try.
Okay, yes.
Hi, I'm Carl from Meso Arena. Question for the coach. No shot on target for Kawasaki based on the last game. Do you expect the same discipline from your players, especially from our defenders?
This was the stats. They didn't shot on the 3 posts. Since 2017, this didn't happen with Kawasaki. This was the first time after 2017. So for us, it's amazing to try to contain and be able to contain their attack with the Brazilian strikers that are very good. So to make a statement that we're going to do that again, it will be only suppositions that are not true. I don't know. We're going to try. We're going to try to be very lethal in defense. And hopefully, if they shot 1 or 2 times, we will have our captain there to save us.
All right, Coach. With that being said, due to fatigue, do you expect players like Natso to play a bigger role for this game, giving instructions, when to press, when to sit back and hit on counter? How do you see a role like Natso for this upcoming game? Even crucial?
Yes, of course. We all know, and it's not a lie, that Nacho Insa has been a key player for us in the middle. He's my assistant coach in the pitch. He knows the game. He understands the interpretation of the actions. But as we know in football, all the players have different characteristics. And maybe some other player that plays that position has different assets that we can take advantage of. And we're going to try to fix the strategy from the role and from the characteristics of the players that are playing now. Maybe we won't see the same game style that Nacho gives us in that position, but we will see another thing. We will see something that will be good for JDT. So as long as the team works together, as we work as a collective, the individuals could be anyone.
Question for Faisal. Okay, Faisal, as you mentioned the other day that your back four played a big role to make sure that you got a draw on the first match. So what you expect from them again tomorrow night, and how you predict that the attacking play of Kawasaki for tomorrow night match?
Of course, I want them to keep that momentum, keep the discipline. But tomorrow, of course, maybe different game, and yeah, they have to maintain their performance and keep on communication with me, with the midfielder, and then at least we keep on trying, save the goal, don't give a chance to them, and we try to keep 0 goal at the back. So I hope they have to maintain their performance.
Okay, gentleman in the back.
All right, a question for Farizal. We all know that our opponent for this second game as well have the ability to shoot from range. One hit on your left post. So do you ready mentally? If that's the case, if the opponent couldn't go through Sharusat and the rest of your defenders, So danger threat from outside the box. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course. When they cannot get in with the 1-2 and everything, short pass, that's maybe the option for them to shoot outside from the box. So we have to be ready. Of course, I'm be ready, and then I'm always keep talking with the defender. If they cannot come in, for sure they will shoot from outside the box. So we know about that, and I think we're ready about that.
Okay. Is there any special towards player Chanatip? We all know that Chanatip, not the regular player, but he can play. Based on a game against Guangzhou, he scored his first goal. So if this player come on, we all know the rivalry between the Thailand players. So what to expect for big player like Chanatip if he come on towards the end of the game?
Yeah, he's very, very small, very fast, very good technically. Both legs he can shoot, So like I said before, we cannot give their space, so we have to keep on tight with him. And yeah, we see tomorrow, and I hope our players be ready for tomorrow battle, and I hope we can get the positive result for tomorrow.
Alright, Captain, kita tahu kan, based on the last game, highest attendance in 2022, 17,000 over fans. So for the upcoming games, any special message to the fans to come up and support you guys?
Yeah, I hope they still support us. This is a big chance for us, big chance for the club, big chance for them also, big chance for players, management, and everything in Johor. So I had they support us and keep on coming to the stadium, and as usual, make cheer for the Johor, And then, of course, if we get a positive result tomorrow, it's our big successful for us and for them also. So I hope they keep on coming to the stadium to support us.
And may I ask Coach again, Coach, last word from you before the game tomorrow?
No, nothing. That we must enjoy the moment. We must live in the present moment that has been our moment, to being humble as a club, being small and trying to climb spaces and trying to take with the claws the points and try to fight regardless that if we have risks of anything, So I think the fighting spirit and the belief must continue. We went now until where we are. We cannot stop now. There's no way of stopping. So with humbleness, with a lot of mindset and effort, we will try our best.
Okay, if there are no further questions, could you gentlemen please stand up for the photo session, please? Thank you.
And there you have it, live from Johor Bahru, secara langsung. PC from the captain of JDT as well as the manager, Benjamin Mora. So you guys, before kita cross over to PC tadi, I ada tanyakan, 3 matches in 6 days, it will take a toll on the players. And then I know Farish, you mentioned also they hardly changed the lineup. Tadi reporter pun dah tanya the manager, how are they going to recover? And he said, well, their bodies and their legs are tired, but they will play with their heart and their minds.
That's a good quote,
That is such a good quote, so how do you think, they're going to go into this second match against Kawasaki within like such a space, a few days? How will they,
So for me, 6 days, 3 games, like what Mora said, players at least needs 48 hours to recover, kan?
Yeah.
And then usually inside the dressing room, first thing coach will ask you before match, siapa-siapa yang ada injury, anyone ada injury, anyone yang tak bersedia, before dia finalisekan the ni tau. So I think that question will be asked as well, and it's quite interesting when Mora said that I expect at least 80% of their so-called condition lah in that match. And again, JDT ada orang kata tu backup yang very good. Okay, for the last 3 matches only Nazmi and Afiq, if I'm not mistaken, in the midfield yang tukar other than goalie. So of course approaching this game like what Farizal said, like what Benjamin Mora said, at least a positive result. Maybe Kawasaki Frontale will step up lah. They want something from this game rather than just 1 point, 3 points. But home crowd, that's one advantage for them. 17,000, the largest crowd this season. I think it will be better. And also, like what he said about your mind, your semangat, you know, going to the game.
Yeah.
And I still think they can do it. Depends on what type of JDT step up in the pitch. Usually it's the same, the quality one. Tapi Mora did also said, when the question was asked about, are you guys ready tomorrow? He said, we are ready, everyone is ready, but do you ready to play? So are they ready to play? That's the question that will be answered tomorrow lah.
And also to add to that, I think also hopefully the momentum, right? Because so far they are unbeaten in the AFC Champions League since the start of the campaign. But do you think, like, okay, in terms of their attack, do you think, sorry, not their attack, but would they be setting up defensively, knowing that Kawasaki will be stepping up in this game to at least try to score some goals, get 3 points, because they do, you know, currently they are second, 2 points under JDT, and of course to qualify you need to finish first, kan? So they are going to go all guns blazing. Yeah, do you think then JDT will set up defensively, Ellie?
I think it's a...
Is their style to step up defensively?
It's a not wrong question for you to ask, because it's what everyone would think that coming to the second fixture, lawan Kawasaki confirm lah nak park the bus just for the sake to get that 1 point. But here's where it gets tricky, in my opinion, because the first game was displayed in a way that Kawasaki learning how JDT going to position themselves, and JDT pun, you know, like trying to read. This is where the real game is going to happen. If they were to take that challenge against Kawasaki realistically. So definitely both, it's going to be exciting in a way that I think both teams are going to gun for the goal. They're definitely going to look for the goal, like bigger goal difference, the bigger the possibility to proceed to the next stage will be. But also they're gonna the strongest squad yang they have been playing to, the core will still be there. I don't think it's JDT's style to park the bus, or this is the time they're going to decide to play defensively. They're going to show their teeth, definitely. Bigger rotation is going to happen lawan team macam Guangzhou, I think. So lawan Kawasaki Ulsan definitely is going to be the same call. Bigger rotation will happen lawan Guangzhou.
I think they wish lah, instead of playing against Frontale now, maybe should play lawan Guangzhou dulu.
First
kan?
At least have some take a breather.
Right. So
But that's not how they did. So the second game will be lawan Ulsan.
I think Ulsan then
Guangzhou the last
so
one.
first tu akan jadi last.
Right. So apakah JDT punya solution, right? You said they're not going to set up defensively. So how then are they going to find a way to break Kawasaki's defenses, especially for the strikers up front like Bergson and Forestieri?
So in my opinion lah, kalau I dengar apa yang Mora said just now, he keep on mentioning Josh Schmitz kan. This is dia orang punya nadi of that midfield.
Jaga.
So if I would say dirty football basically negative football lah, which is not JDT style. I think they'll have a strategy to somehow nullify the midfield or dia orang punya attacking threat. Even though 2017 was the last time Frontale had a 0 shots on goal kan, but actually they had 8 shots during that match against JDT, 6 compared to JDT, and in terms of possession pun tak jauh, 58-42 if I'm not mistaken. So tak adalah kata JDT di dominate game tu. So there's no reason for them to come up to a game and then feel like, you know, okay, kita kena
sit back, look for counter attack.
So just play your game, and maybe some, which I'm pretty sure Moras know in terms of how to nullify the midfield, especially Josh Schmitz. He keep on mentioning the number 6 of Frontale.
Going back to your question as well, you mentioned how JDT strikers gonna find their way to get the goal. I think one of the strategies could be they would probably spark some surprises in terms of rotating Guna Ramadan Saifullah Plat now instead, because now they know Kawasaki definitely know how Bergson play, how Forestieri play, and bila you spark some surprises. That's when macam, oh no, they're gonna get caught off guard. So probably we would see that 10 p.m.
as well?
tomorrow. Sorry?
Safawi as well,
Yeah,
maybe?
they have like Safawi on the bench lagi.
Yes.
To offer a different dimension to their attacking punya style.
Yep.
And 10 p.m. tomorrow match.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's 9:30.
I like it lah bila tengok the press conference just now kan. Kalau kita tengok in Malaysian League, Benjamin Wara will go out like, nope, we're gonna go all out, we're gonna win, I'm gonna quit tomorrow if we don't win, you know, those kind of PC. And then suddenly you get like, he's very humble just now, which is very good, you know, it's different level. Tapi at the same time, a bit lah, behind that humbleness, you can see that actually they're ready and I don't know, they want to come and surprise Frontale, who knows?
Yeah, they know exactly what to do.
By saying that, I don't know what Kawasaki Frontale
Don't
punya
jinx
ni buat kan.
anything. Don't jinx anything.
Yeah. We are talking about top tier Asian club kan. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, touching a little bit on Arif Aiman. Okay, do you think we will see him playing a key part in this upcoming match? And you know, can he macam step up and prove his potential tak?
The question ataupun the statement should be he should lah.
He should lah.
He should. Sebab bukan dia patut ke tak, he mesti. Sebab for me, Arif Aiman in Malaysian League, he's been the player to watch. It's so joyful to tengok dia dribble. I saw on Twitter recently, dia orang pakai lagu very slow tau, Ellie. Lepas tu dia cakap, when it's simple, it's better. Memang with the lagu, dia punya touches, this and that kan. So can he orang kata bawa that type of play in this level? Because we saw him in SEA Games. You lawan tim rendah yang tak berapa, he can play really well. But you lawan tim yang tinggi sikit orang Indonesia, dia tenggelam sikit.
Do you think it's because of the pressure of the big stage? Dia macam
Pressure of the big stage, one thing, and strategy how they position. The way they man mark him as well. So when
with
it comes,
his reputation.
macam Farish cakap tadi, like I think like these elite players, for you to reach a more elite level, like you will be tested with different intensity of pressing or coverage, right? So macam Arif Aiman, I think ACL definitely not, I wouldn't say easy, but definitely not, you know, not convenient stage for him to play
showcase.
on. So he's instilling his confidence game by game, but also given bila kita nampak in certain situations when his coverage is given to him a bit more tighter on the right side, he struggled a bit. But I think these are just steps that he needs to take lah.
And this is the best platform for him to
explore potential.
Bagi tahu yang you guys salah, I can perform here. You know?
To prove his critics wrong kan.
And we have to remember he's young. He's not, you know,
Nothing
usually footballers ni, dia kata peak dia is around 24, 25 kan. Arif is young, so yeah, I mean he should, and I think he will, you know, perform well. Yeah.
Okay guys, having all this analysis and everything, I need to know your final predictions lah before we go to break, okay? Ellie, starting with you.
Prediction
Kawasaki versus JDT.
I think I would definitely like go with the club who holds the Malaysian flag, which is JDT. Definitely, I think. But it's just that maybe the scoreline won't be that big. So maybe I'll go safe 1-0. 1-0.
Okay.
I think Frontale will step up their game and try to get something. It won't be 0 targets again. I might be wrong. Tapi hati kecil I cakap JDT still nak something, so it will be not a scoreless draw, a draw, 1-1.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep, I think all our hearts and prayers are going out to the JDT squad, to all the players. We do wish all of you luck going into this match against Kawasaki Frontale. Kickoff will be at 10 p.m. On Sunday, tomorrow, on Astro Arena 2. Once again, best of luck.